Okay, so we are being filmed live, guys. You're in a live studio audience here. So we have here at the Carrie P. Meek Center something that we call Center Stage at Meek. And for Center Stage at Meek, what we do is that I bring in artists and community leaders and people from our community to talk about the things that they're doing or to show us the talents that we have. So today, we're going to have a special edition of Center Stage at Meek, and I'm going to speak to the two of you, ask you some questions, get the audience to know you a little better. Yeah? All right. So they were already introduced. We have Mr. Ludwig Joseph and also Dr. Marie Etienne, two trailblazers. So let me start by asking both of you a question. Either and both can answer or probably should. What does Haitian Flag Day personally mean to you?
To me, it means pride. It means the first black nation that revolted. It means that we can. And I moved here in 2026 years ago. And when I moved here, I moved with that pride inside of me. Mm-hmm. That made me who I am today. So I mean, pride means that we can accomplish anything we want to do. Absolutely. As black.
Honneur, respect. For me, the Haitian flag means legacy. Our ancestors have led, fought, bled, died for our freedom. So to me, they have left a legacy for us to live on, to pass on to a new generation to come. So I concur with Ludwig as it relates to pride. I honor and I show respect to the Haitian flag because it means our legacy lives on.
Absolutely. So hearing that from both of you, you know, the pride and what you brought here with you when you migrated here from Haiti, how has your Haitian heritage shaped the person and professional you are today?
I'll start with this question because I came from Haiti in 1980, people.
Okay.
So I have a sense of respect for those who have gone before us. I want everyone right now to please give the flowers that is due to Maître Prudent. He is one of those people that have fought for us in this community to make sure that Haitians are educated in the public health, public system, education system. Thank you, Maître Prudent, for your leadership, and thank you for your sacrifice you have made over the years. We will never forget what you have done, what you have poured into this community. Yeah. Growing up in this community was not easy. I came here, I was in 7th grade. I went through Horseman Middle School. I was one of those kids that they bullied, pushed, shoved, beat up. And back in the 80s, my mother was trying to prevent me from going to Edison because they were going to beat us up if we go to Edison. And so I went to Horseman and then went to North Miami Senior High School, so I am a pioneer. Okay? All right. So I want the younger generation to know how lucky you are because people like Père Jean Juste, Father Gérard Jean Juste, Marlène Bastien, all of those Haitian who have always in the grassroots fighting for justice and peace for the Haitian community. I think the younger generation has it now easy, I would say easy, because now they're trying to elevate you to a standard that says it's okay. It's not just okay to be Haitian because you are a product of excellence. So therefore, now you have to show who you are. Wherever you go, whatever you do, it must be in the spirit of excellence. And this is why I love Miami-Dade College, because they give us that freedom to teach our students how to be excellent. And so, and I have a product right here who just graduated from Miami-Dade College, our student government president. Please stand up and be recognized, sir.
Okay, yes.
That's right. And so it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be Haitian nowadays. Back then, it used to be like, it was tough. There was a youngster from Miami Edison who actually committed suicide because he was called Haitian. And I don't want to get into the story, but we're no longer ashamed. We will never be ashamed to be Haitian because of where we come from. Never forget to where you come from. Pas jamblier ki koto soti, parce que this is the foundation that I get from Haiti, that the culture of respect, the culture of appreciation, and the culture of unity. That's what I got from Haiti. So I was able to thrive in this country because I had those basic principles back in Haiti.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Ludwig. But so before you start, I want to again acknowledge Mr. Prudent, because I know that we read his bio before he spoke about the history of the Haitian flag, but he is recognized as the first ever Haitian American principal. Well, Haitian principal in America. So I said it wrong.
Come on, everybody.
Yes.
In the United States.
In the United States of America, okay? And through that, he used his platform to show the rest of us that you too can do this.
Yes,
you too can be excellent. You too can make a difference in your community. And there are so many that are making a difference in the community now. So thank you, sir. Thank you. All right.
We love you.
So tell me,
how
has it shaped your professional, life and who you are as a person?
Je venu ici 2000 avec maman, avec 4 sœurs, même songé fait 4 ans dormi sur un couch parce que me pas de chambre parce que nous can afford a 2-bedroom. And ça qui fait me courage c'est the power of desaline.
Oh, they don't understand.
So there are some, and one of us can definitely translate.
Yeah.
He said that when he got here, he slept on a couch for 4 years. 4 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so what really pushed me in the blood of Dessalines, the man who fought for independence in Haiti, and I come here, I know that I cannot fail. I have to make sure that I succeed to make my ancestors proud. And yes. And I have to take my prudence, because when I moved in 2000, a lot of my, because I saw a lot of the Haitian community, they couldn't get skills. And they had to go to North Miami, other program with less prudence. I mean, this guy does so much for our community.
Yes, he does.
I know so much. I'll thank you a lot. And that also, because when I moved here, okay, how do I use what I grew up in Haiti to make my community better? Because I've always been a community guy. So I always look at, okay, what's needed, what can I do to improve it, and how can I use my expertise, my experience in Haiti, what I learned from the Haitian Revolution, from Toussaint, from Dessalines, to make sure that I will make it here in my community, make it better. And that's when I moved here. Yeah. Thank you, Miami-Dade. I had a scholarship to Honors College. I did my 2 years Miami-Dade, okay? And I went to FIU. Right. Yes, I'm an alumni here. Yes. Right. So I really appreciate what I learned from here, and to put me in a position to succeed, and along with my experience in Haiti, when I've learned from the history and the blood of the sun that's in me, to push me and to create a lot of businesses. And that's why, like, when I moved here, I'm like, I want to be a social impact entrepreneur. So everything I do, everything that I involve in, has to have a social impact. Mm-hmm. And I get that from Haiti.
Thank you for that. So I was gonna ask, what is one lesson that you that from Haitian culture that you carry with you in your work and daily life. But I could tell by the way that you all are speaking, we're going to hit on a lot of that already because I have some specific questions for you. Okay. So, Ludwig, through Action Bridge, you focus on education and financial literacy. Why do you believe those areas are critical for community empowerment?
Okay, good question. Yes, so I know if you don't know, it's an excuse. And I learned that from Haiti. You have to know. You have to be educated. Because, again, the world is going to pass you by. So you have to know. And what I learned when I grew up in Haiti, I started doing business when I was 9. And I know if you don't know about money, you'll be poor for the rest of your life. So you have to understand how money works and how to invest it and how to grow. And so I believe that being educated, not solely on books, I'm talking about a life. Because you can be book literate and you not smart life, you don't succeed. So when I'm talking education, not so much about a book, but so much about life. And if you pair that with financial literacy, when you understand how money works, how to invest your money, I guarantee you make a bigger impact in your community. And everything I do about Action Bridge for the community, because if we all have knowledge about money, and we can grow together economically, and we can build an economic block. Because when there's elections, they go to people who have money. So if you don't have money, you don't have a voice. So we have to build, we have to be a bigger impact economically, so they can come to us because they know we have money. And by being educated financially, we can build, we can grow economically together.
Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So, Dr. Etienne, you, as a Haitian American woman in healthcare and higher education, what obstacles did you overcome to reach your goals?
Wow. Language barrier. Coming from Haiti, I didn't speak a word of English. And by the time I reached high school, I was the second place winner for extemporaneous speaking and for North Miami Senior High School, and they sent me to Tallahassee, and I was also second place. And so I overcame the language barrier, and I use it to my advantage to do what I do best, which is teaching, whether it's at the bedside, whether it's in academia. That was the number one. Obstacles, because, and I want to share with some of the younger folks that sometimes when you fail a class, and you think that's the last of you, and then little did I know that I was going to be one of the top doctors in the state of Florida.
Right.
Representing 440,000 nurses in the state of Florida as the president, first minority president for the Florida Nurses Association since 1909. And yes, and I represented 440,000 nurses, and I have led 2 years as president this past 2 years, and I left beautifully sound-minded and left a nice account, I must say, at the state level. So I'm very proud of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So from failing a class to teaching the classes.
To teach the classes. And
yes.
Then, and then become the personal advocate for all nurses in the state of Florida.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely. So, Ludwig, your book, Stretch, encourages people to pursue their vision. What advice would you give someone who has a dream but lacks confidence or resources?
My advice would be, if you can dream it, you can make it. And so that's why it starts with a dream. You definitely need to get some mentor, get somebody who's been there, who's done what you've done, and be in the shadow. To me, the best way to succeed is to fail as many times as you can. I'm going to say it again. To succeed, to be as many times as you can. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is when you stop trying. So, and I tell people this, my book is what people call failure, I call them learning experiences.
Yeah.
And so behind every successful person, there are a lot of learning experiences. So be okay with that. And be in the shadow, because again, I tell you this, you learn more if you shadow somebody in a startup company who's failing. You learn a lot more from them than if you were to be in a big company and they don't know you. So look first for someone who's been there, who's doing what you want to do, and who align with your vision, and learn from them. Have them mentor you, and then again, you'll miss 100% of the shot that you don't take. So people getting paid millions of dollars. The NBA players, baseball players, to hit 30%. So you'll miss most of your shots. Only to make is one or two, and you make millions.
Right.
Okay, so keep taking shots. All right,
Absolutely.
until you hit one.
I love that. I love that.
Excellent.
Keep taking shots.
Yes.
Absolutely. Dr. Etienne, why is representation in healthcare and education so important for minority communities?
This is an excellent question. In healthcare, you want to have someone that look like you, to advocate for you, that know who you are and where you come from, your culture, your background, how you, I'll take an example. You have a lot of people who see patients who have sickle cells, and they see the patient comes in the hospital oftentimes, but they don't understand the reason why this person keeps coming in to the hospital is because they don't understand, they're not educated enough to know about the disease. And so they start labeling the patient being an addict. Why is this person always coming? But until you see somebody that look like you, that understand your plight, that can say, I see you, I hear you, and I understand what you're going through. And I'm here to advocate on your behalf. Because 3 things that matters in healthcare. The person must be skillful, knowledgeable, and culturally sensitive. If I come to you and I don't show empathy and I don't show no compassion, then I'm in the wrong business. Mm-hmm. Because healthcare, we're in the business of human caring. If somebody walks into your room, you don't feel their presence, something is missing. Because presence matter. When you walk in a room, the patient needs to know that you care, that you are there to speak on their behalf, and to make sure that they feel safe and cared for at all levels. So it is extremely important to have representation because, number 1, you know someone who's going to advocate for you. Number 2, you need someone who understands your culture. And number 3, someone who will always be there for you, knowing what you're going through.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that. So this is an interactive question. Either can answer it. What is one way what is one way each of you believes the Haitian community can continue uplifting future generations? So what is one way that we can continue to uplift future generations to be the next trailblazers?
We need to empower each other. We need to uplift each other. Van lever nous tout. Okay, you have.
Each one, which one, so to speak?
I don't know about each one, but you have to empower each other. I think as Haitians, our future look good. I'm going to say it again. Our future looks good because of people. I see future younger generations. I see the young people who actually feel the love and the pride of the Haitian community. We're here to embrace our youth. We need to make sure that we let them know that they feel love, that they can do anything that they set their mind to do. No one can tell them they cannot. You must have God in your life, God. I'm going to say it. You have to have God in your life. That's the very first thing for me, because without God, I could not make it. Okay, I come from a family that believe in God and that we can do anything through Christ. So therefore, our future, our Haitian cultures, futur nous belle parce que nous bon Dieu là. Okay? Amen. Amen.
All right, and so you're going to answer that question, but I'm going to add something to it that sort of ties in so that you can continue and then you'll answer, okay? So what gives you hope for the future of Haiti and the Haitian diaspora? What gives you hope for it?
I see the beauty of Haiti, and I see again, I'm going to start with the younger generation because we want to tout grand moun yo m'ba di de respecter grand moun, m'apprécier grand moun, mais grand moun yo besoin pour lever pour dire ti moun yo que it's time for you to stand up and rise because Haiti, in order for Haiti to rise, we need its children.
Yes.
We need its children to be united and rise together. Together, empower each other, and you can do anything you put your mind through. So
Okay.
No,
I'm hopeful about that.
Absolutely. And what I see also in the community is I see more people getting involved in politics, which is key. It's important. I mean, if you want to make the change and if you want to uplift our community, we have to understand the system that we're in. When they allow me to go in this country, I learn the system. I learn the credit system. So I get access to loans. I learn the financial. So I learn a lot of stuff. So if you don't know the system, it's hard for us to go. So and I'm seeing that and I'm happy because I see a lot of other people are getting involved in the process. So that we learn the system, so that we can not only impact the community here in America, but also impact our homeland in Haiti.
Yeah,
So keep on doing that. Let's keep being involved.
Yes, and be role models for future generations.
All right, so we're going to close out with this question for you. When future generations look back at your work and your legacy, what do you hope they will remember most?
My life surrounds about service. I encourage each young people to get involved in your community. Service is the right thing to do. You cannot be home and not volunteer. I learned most of my leadership skills because of whom I've made connection with through either volunteerism, even today. All my life I've been a volunteer, whether it's Girl Scout, whether it's in school, back to school, mentoring, it's service. I leave a legacy of service. It's through humanitarian. I'm a missionarian. I do medical missions throughout the international missions. I've gone to Africa. I've gone to Jamaica. I've gone to Haiti, Dominican Republic. I've gone to Bahamas and different countries doing humanitarian work. And so through volunteerism, I have made an impact in this world. And now I've actually founded a nonprofit, which is Global Innovative Foundation. It's a 501c3 not-for-profit that helps survivors of human trafficking, domestic violence, and gun violence. And so it's been 7 years since we're helping survivors. And so this is one of my legacy that I've lived on because, and again, it's a volunteer operation. So through my service, I'd say.
Thank you for that service. Being a survivor myself,
Yeah.
we need more people like you to help us through.
Okay.
Absolutely. Service is the rent we pay on this planet.
Absolutely, I love that.
Yes. And and I want to remember it as that, as a servant and financial literacy. And that's really what my life is about. It's about educating people, helping people. That's why we give about, we've given a lot of scholarship every year to high school seniors that went through our program in financial literacy. So I want people to remember me after I pass for my service and financial literacy field to my community.
Thank you for that. So I'm going to say I promise that I did not select these wonderful trailblazers because they are Miami-Dade College alum or employees. That was not the only reason. But since they are, let me just say that Miami-Dade College has talent. And I thank both of you for the service and for the work that you're doing here in the country, drilling down to Miami, and going out to the world internationally. Thank you for that, and we appreciate the work that you're doing.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to Dr. Alsena for reaching out to me. I know she was sitting there. I don't see her now. But she reached out to me and asked me to be part of this
Absolutely.
panel. So it's always a pleasure. I could have been home moping, but
Yes.
it's always, again, this is volunteerism. You know, you get to meet people and you get to serve and give back to the community. So
Thank you. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy that you said yes.
yes.